Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Join today for the Better Business Bureau here in Wisconsin, WI, our friend Tiffany Schultz.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back. We're talking about scholarship scams. We got the back to school stuff coming back, and we know that scammers just love this time of any time of year when something's, coming up, themed, whatever. And this one, I feel like if there was a scam that kind of kicked things off when it came to the telephone ringing all the time, your cell phone, your regular line, it's always scholarship. It's always scholarship. It was the longest time of that. So, scammers still tricking kids, parents, families out of money when it comes to this. Why?
Scammers follow the news. Applying for scholarships and a financial aid, that's a rite of passage for students. Whether you're a high school student or a college student, free money is good, right? And there are all those legitimate offers out there. Lots of scholarships to be had, financial aid to be had. However, scammers want you to apply for their scholarship. And it always starts with an unsolicited phone call, email, text message, apply for this scholarship. But in order to do so, you have to pay a fee.
All right, so let's talk in general on how some of these scams work. And it starts with the unsolicited, unwanted, out of the blue conversation, and then it just gets worse from there.
They've preyed on your emotions. They're offering you free money. You need money to go to college. Everybody loves free money. And the scammer knows that. They're also looking at your inexperience. You're really not experienced at life. You haven't gone down this road before. The offer is sitting in front of your face. It sounds too good to be true. And it probably is.
Well, and then it goes even further. The ones that claim to be somebody that they're not. I mean, we're talking deep stuff here. Like, I represent the U.S. government, and I've got the perfect deal for you. What? The government's selling deals?
They will reach out to you, claim to be from the government, always official. Sometimes they'll tell you that they're reaching out from a large nonprofit organization to make themselves sound official.
It's not official.
It's never official.
Never real. All right. Well, in any case, how do we avoid these types of scams just in general? I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right?
Unsolicited is always the key word in a scam. If you didn't reach out to them, chances are somebody who's reaching out to you to apply for an opportunity but having to pay a fee for it, that should be a big red flag that there's something wrong.
I just wonder why you wouldn't directly go through the school and the financial office through the school. Like, I know you can shop around and stuff, but it just seems to me like, why not go to the source, to the people who actually know how to deal with this, the school you're going to?
That's a great thing to do.
I mean,
go to your counselor.
Yeah.
Those people are very versed in the scholarships and the financial aid that's out there, and they can guide you to legitimate opportunities. To apply for a scholarship, you should never have to pay a fee. You should never have to pay an application fee if you're submitting an application for financial aid. If you're working with a company who can help you get financial aid, make sure that you are doing your homework on that company before you start engaging with them.
Yeah, I would definitely don't take any offer that somebody calls you out of the blue with, and because it's timing. This is a timing issue. That's the unsolicited part. They're calling tens of millions of people every single day, and eventually somebody's going to hit with that right time in that right moment, and that's what gets us.
If you are interested in an opportunity that you found via email, maybe somebody reached out to you with an email listing multiple scholarships, make sure you do your homework on those scholarships. And if there is a company that's offering the scholarship, reach out directly to that company to verify its legitimacy.
And take your time. I like this tip. Like, take your time, because this is not a process to rush, period. I can tell you, I've signed up for it multiple times, not something you got to do.
Scholarships are going to come with deadlines and documentation that you need to supply for the scholarship, and there's always going to be ample time to submit it. If you have any questions, the company that's providing the scholarship is usually going to be very open to answering those questions. If you reach out and the answers are vague, or that person becomes defensive on the other line, doesn't want to answer your questions, that should be a red flag that something could be wrong too.
Yeah, I can't imagine them saying, well, it's going to be a processing fee today. Can I have your credit card number? No.
That's exactly what a scammer is hoping for.
Yeah, makes me mad. All right, well, report it. We talked about reporting last time, but the reason you report this This is exactly because this is still happening. It's still happening every day.
This happens over and over again to unsuspecting people who are looking for opportunities to go to college. And don't be a victim. We want you to be smart when you're researching scholarship opportunities. Just because it looks good preliminarily doesn't mean that it's necessarily the right offer to apply for. So really do your homework.
I like to. I mean, you're really looking at the schools. Like, I've looked at continuing ed myself now, and every single one of those sites has like right on the like some type of scholarship information or funding, and it's like that's a good place to start, because you can ask questions there. Doesn't mean you have to take their scholarship funds, but it's just legit. To me, it just makes it more legit coming from the people who know how to deal with it.
Do your homework. BBB also offers a scholarship every year. Look for more information on bbb.org this fall.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I appreciate the help, and we're back to school now.
Happy day.